This video is brought to you by Frederick Air, Frederick's only Bryant Factory authorized dealer.
Good afternoon, Frederick. Welcome to Mid-Maryland Live. I'm Mark Kreslins, your host for the next 3 hours. 3 exciting hours. Hopefully you'll participate. If you want to, you can get a hold of us at 301-663. What's the number here?
WFMD
9363 WFMD. I hope you'll join the conversation. We've got a lot to cover today, especially after the close of the filing yesterday. And let me give that number again, 301-694-9363, 301-694-WFMD. I'm sorry, I'm getting all sorts of text messages from people. My mother is up in the hospital, and so her doctors have been frantically talking to me today. So from time to time you hear a buzzer go off, it's because I'm getting a contact.
Well, let me know, and then I'll just start talking.
I will do that. I'll fly.
I've been there, done that, and know exactly what you're going through.
And in the studio here with us is Anita. And we are grateful to have Anita in here. We've got a lot to cover on the local front, and we'll get to that in the second hour. The first hour here, we want to talk a little bit about some national issues going on. Though we do have a lot to talk about here locally, but we got a lot to talk about nationally too. And as usual, in the basement is the lovable, the affable, the hair disheveled, needs a shave, smells like tobacco, the tree-hugging, big government progressive willing to support any elected official, willing to reach into your wallet at the drop of the hat and slip out a few bucks, all the while whispering in your ear, it's for the children. The premier program director in Mid-Maryland, Frank Mitchell. Frank, how you doing? Frank, you down there? All right, good. Good to have you on board here. This is a, yeah, I got you here. Yeah, just, I said,
he corrected
I
it.
corrected that. I came back and got it. Yeah, it's just a little bit of a harried start here. So.
More goose me up a little bit. I can't hear.
Okay, very good. I'll tell you what, that intro was short, Frank. But, well, welcome.
Brevity is the soul of wit.
That's right.
So it must have been a very witty intro.
We are glad you're here. And since this is the inaugural show of Mid-Maryland Live, I thought I'd take a bit to share with you my ideas about the show. Where I hope to take it and how we all play a part in this. And we really do all play a part. Essentially, I want to have a discussion with you. A discussion about the future of America, the future of Maryland, and the future of Frederick. And as you've heard me say time and time again, I really do mean this. This is a crucial time for each of us to be involved. Me on the radio with this great privilege I've been given here Monday through Friday with Mid-Maryland Live. Folks like Anita and other local personalities that'll have a lot more time on the air here because they have a lot more time in the community than I do to be able to lend a lot of the rich history of our community. In fact, we're working out a contract right now. The lawyers are working with W.T. Mills, trying to get all the signatures formalized so he comes on once a week in studio as well. We're looking forward to having W.T. on board here.
Now, Walter's going to have a contract? I don't have a contract.
Well, Frank, can you get working on a contract for Anita?
I don't want a contract. I don't want a contract. How did you work Walter into getting a contract?
That's right. That's right. There's a one-day opt-out clause in it. So. And I really want to make sure that each one of you listening are part of the show because you are crucial to its success and our ability to move the ball forward. I really want this 3 to 6 show to be as entertaining, informative, and controversial as it's been. I want everyone in the listening area to feel this show is your outlet, your chance to weigh in on local, cultural, and national issues that we're faced with. And as we all know, there are no shortage of issues out there that we need to discuss publicly. Whether in Frederick City proper, whether in Frederick County, Washington County, Thurmont, Southern Pennsylvania, there is much going on and much to talk about. Myself personally, I consider myself to be a constitutional liberty-minded person. I'm no longer affiliated with any of the parties, and I think that that's really a good position to be in right now. It gives me a chance to take a bigger view of the issues that confront us. You won't hear just the Republican view. You're going to hear the principled view, from me anyways, about the problems that we face. I personally think the government is too big, too powerful, and way too cocky. I think there's a real lack of leadership from both parties, and I don't see the solutions that we face in the two parties. I see it as a we the people moment. It's up to us now, just as it should be, just us lowly, average citizens. There will be many battlefronts as we go forward during this election cycle. The culture, the politics, education. I drove by the Taj Mahal today and was reminded afresh that we have many battlefronts, Anita.
It was on the front page of the paper this morning. Did you get your own private ticket?
No, I'm going to ask for that. Maybe you and I can go take a walk there and bring Pat along with us and film it.
I'd like to walk through and see what the joint looks like.
Absolutely, but along with that, with the education, we've got the government, and perhaps there's many other battlefronts we must be prepared to engage. And we must engage these day after day after day. I wish I could come to this mic and give you a steady diet of zany bits, humorous tidbits, and other things to make us all feel better, but that's not where we're at in 2010. There's trouble in River City, and I mean trouble with a capital T. Hopefully you're old enough to remember I know you are, Anita.
Oh, thanks a lot. I really appreciate that.
Now, that doesn't mean we won't lighten things up from time to time. Even I need to see the good side of life. But we can't bury our heads in the sand either. And that's what's gotten us into this mess now. And we'll unravel solutions as we go forward. But for today, welcome to the new Mid-Maryland Live inaugural broadcast. And we do welcome you here. I'll bet you that's Blaine Young on the air. Oh, Blaine!
Bill Ashton.
Bill. Well, put it up there then. I got it. My wife? Well, my wife should, but all right. Jan Gardner. I don't see it on the screen. No, she's there. But you don't have it typed in the screen. Well, then I'm just going to go live with it. Welcome to Mid-Maryland Live. You are live and local. You're talking to Mark Reslins and Anita Stupp, and welcome to the show. Deb, how you doing?